Oh my goodness. Welcome back, or should I say howdy? How have I never heard of this cookie? It is a classic chocolate chip cookie that is beefed up with oatmeal, pecans, coconut, and chocolate chips. It's called a cowboy cookie. The recipe's been around forever, but I'd never heard of it. Have you? When I think of cowboys, I think of campfire. And this cookie didn't have a bit of campfire in it. But I found a way to twist it a little and bring that campfire goodness to these cookies. If you are new here, I hope that you will like this recipe, and I know you will. And when you do, you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit notifications so that you get all of our recipes when they post. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Now, let's round it up. To start these dirty cowboy cookies, you're going to need 3 cups of all-purpose flour. And to this flour, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and a teaspoon of salt. We're using just regular sea salt. And you will add a tablespoon of cinnamon. And you're just going to whisk this around just to get it all incorporated. After you have mixed it, set it aside in a very large bowl or in your stand mixer. We need 3 sticks of butter, and we're going to cream this until it's smooth. It's going to be on medium. We're going to now start adding our sugar. We need 1.5 cups of brown sugar and 1.5 cups of white sugar. We will now add some vanilla flavoring. We will add about a tablespoon of this, and I'm just going to eyeball it. And we'll need to add 3 eggs, 1 at a time. This is all creamed together, and it is some goodness, let me tell you. Now we will start adding in our dry ingredients, and we'll add this in slowly, being careful not to overmix. We only want to combine it until there's no more dry flour in our batter. That is just combined. Now we're going to start adding our add-ins. And the reason that they call these dirty cowboy cookies. Our first mix-in is 3 cups of oatmeal. We're just going to use our mixer on low just to stir this. If you are doing this at home with a hand mixer, you would probably want to just fold these in. Next, we will be adding 2 cups of pecans. These pecans have been roasted, but not only roasted. This is where that dirty cowboy comes in. They were cold smoked using cherry and a maple blend of pellet. Guys, if you don't cold smoke your pecans and your chocolate, this recipe will still be delicious, but believe me, the cold smoke is worth it. We are now adding 2 cups of coconut, and this is just the plain coconut, not the sweetened coconut. Can you imagine how good these cookies are going to be with all this goodness? Give it a quick stir. For our chocolate, we have 3 cups. We are using half semi-sweet, half dark chocolate, and these have been smoked as well. While I dump this in, reach over there and hit that like and subscribe button. This is all mixed up. We are going to put this in the refrigerator for at least an hour to keep our cookies from spreading so much whenever we put them in the oven to bake. Our dirty cowboy cookie dough is out of the fridge. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and let's get these put on a cookie sheet. These are no dainty cookie. You'll put these on your cookie sheet with a 1/4 cup. These will go in the oven 350 degrees for 13 to 17 minutes until the edges are lightly brown. These dirty cowboy cookies are anything but dainty. They are big, they are chewy, they are bursting, with chocolate chips, coconut, pecans, and oatmeal. And let's not forget that campfire smoke. So now comes my favorite part, and I know it's yours too. The one who stirs the pot has to lick the spoon. Look at that break on that cookie. It is crisp on the outside, chewy on the inside. The melty chocolate. This has become our family's favorite cookie. I can hardly wait to get a piece of this in my mouth. That is so good. It's crunchy on the outside. It is chewy on the inside. And that smoke in the chocolate and the pecans, it is delicious. It definitely brings the campfire to these dirty cowboy cookies. I hope you have enjoyed this recipe, and I hope that you'll try this recipe in your home. Please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit notifications so that you get all of our recipes as they post. And until next time, you stir the pot.